5'11" junior from Memphis, Tennessee. In the middle, the big girl from the transfer from the University of Georgia, wearing number 23, the center. She's 6'5", Mari Davenport, and she hails from Troy, Alabama. And also starting for the Lady Lions at guard, 5'10", graduate student from Tracy, California, number 24, Razia Porter. And of course, the Lady Lions are led by head coach Dawn Thornton, and she will look to lead the Lady Lions as you hear the background music as the starting lineups are getting ready to be announced here inside the H.O. Clemens Arena. Visiting starters for today's matchup. And all right, for the UCA Sugar Bears, starting at guard, 5'5" senior from Jonesboro, Arkansas, is number 20, Kyla Mitchell. Starting at the 4 position, 6' sophomore from Jacksonville, Florida, number 2, Leah Perry. At the guard position, 5'7" sophomore from Birmingham, Alabama, wearing number 3, Rendria Wright. At 4, 6'1" junior from Dallas, Texas. And it'll be number 11, Kaija Miles, try to get that pronunciation correct. And at forward, 5'9" freshman from Overland Park, Kansas, wearing number 30, Kiara Prim. The Sugar Bears are led by head coach Sandra Rushing, assistant coaches Tiffany Phillips, Kanisha Henry, and Takiria Ote. And of course, the Lady Lions led by head coach Don Thornton, assistant coaches Nicole Mealing, Nathaniel Bell, and Brianna Brown. So a special broadcast of UAPB Lady Lions basketball here inside the H.O. Clemens Arena. LaRon Marbley alongside Carlos James. And
made it.
Carlos, yes, joining the broadcast. And
y'all welcome.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. All right. Glad you can make it. But this is, and of course, this is brought to you by Reliance Bank, folks. And we definitely appreciate you tuning in midday here on a Monday. You know, usually, unless it's tournament time, you don't typically get these type of ball games.
Yeah, I mean, with the holiday season, though, it's perfect. You know, with people around the house during the day, they got a chance to listen to some Lady Lions basketball.
Absolutely. So we're ready to get underway here as the jump ball is tipped and controlled by the Lady Lions. That is number 3, Demetria Shepard, bringing it up court. She'll drive, loses the handle, and is ripped. It'll be a turnover. Here comes Kyla Mitchell, bringing it down for the Sugar Bears. And the Lady Lions match up pretty well with the Sugar Bears. As you look on the court, as a steal by Razia Potter.
On the UAPB basketball.
The Sugar Bears. It's not the Lady Bears, it's the Sugar Bears.
Right. On a few schools, as a foul is called on number 5, that's going to be on Jalissa Reese, her first personal foul, and that's the first team foul. First whistle of the ball game.
Like you said, it's one of the few schools that use another name for their female sports.
Right.
Because we actually changed probably about 20 years ago, because we used to be the Lionettes.
Right.
And they went to the Lady Lions, which was, to me, is better.
I mean
what's a lionette?
Right, or a lioness, it seems like
lioness, yes, but
like
not the lionettes.
Right.
But you know, times change.
Right. Jalissa Reese with that rebound.
This will be the first team foul. This is going to be against number 11.
That foul is on number 11. That's going to be on Kaisha Miles. That's her first personal. And it will be the first team foul as well. So both teams with a foul apiece to start this ball game. And there's the rip by Kyla Mitchell. She's going to take it, and she turns it over. Ends up in the hands of Davenport.
Ironically, we still don't have a score here.
And a turnover by the Lady Lions. Yes. 8:35 remaining in this opening quarter. And remember, the ladies do go by quarters.
Yeah. But it's an actual shutout right now. It's a great defensive battle.
About a minute and a half into the ball game. Sugar Bears swing it around. Tipped by Potter. She knocks it out of bounds. Possession remains to the Sugar Bears.
And actually, the Lady Lions are a more physical-looking team than the Sugar Bears. So Sugar Bears are smaller, but they got muscle, though.
Right. And there's Potter again getting a foot on it this time. Kicks it out of bounds.
But we're longer than they are.
Entering for the Lady Lions, number 11, Tia Morgan.
Everybody should get a picture of Corey Beck over here sitting in the chair with these
Reindeer ears on,
reindeer
right.
ears. And you got to know Corey to appreciate it.
Sugar Bears trap at the top of the key. They're turning up the defensive pressure. The ball is loose.
Oh, nice hustle.
On the ground
That's
for it.
great hustle right
That's
there.
going to be a tie-up.
And not only did she tie it up, she rolled the little Sugar Bear girl up.
And you like to see that hustle and the competitiveness.
Well, what it does is sets a tone for your team. You know, it sets a certain toughness about the team, what she's trying to bring to the team, because she took that ball and the person at the same time. But I always told you she was one of my favorite players as far as the women was concerned. She's good.
And shouts out to my guy Randy Kelly. Got the streaming up, folks. And if you want the streaming version, you can go to the UAPB YouTube page to check out the streaming version. Had a few issues with our other streaming, so had to switch, but it is available. Mari Davenport, nice block there, but she's going to be called for the foul. And that's going to be on Jalissa Reese. That's her second personal. Early on in this ball game, she'll probably have to sit here momentarily. That's the second team foul as well. And to the line will be number 30. That's Kiara Prim, 5'9" freshman from Overland Park, Kansas. Makes the first free throw. She'll have one remaining. As Busby awaits to check in. One shot again remaining for Prim. One to nothing is our score right now with the Sugar Bears on top, making 2-0 as we're, a couple of minutes into the ball game. 7:54 remaining in this first quarter. Sugar Bears lead Lady Lions 2-0.
We also had to understand the Lady Lions been off probably about a week or so since that trip to Cali. And then from there, I mean, you got to think about they went from Miami to Cali and then had a week off. So it may take them a little while to kind of get going.
And that's what the competitiveness does for you as well. It kind of wakes you up when you're coming off a long trip, like you say. To Kaylin Busby for three, way over the goal. Karaya Beck with the rebound and put back. So Beck's on the board for the first time to this afternoon. 2-2 now our score. 7.5 remaining in this first quarter. Sugar Bear swing it around.
And you can tell we wasn't ready for this game either because this gym is cold.
It is.
It's a cold gym. This is the first time I've ever been in here with a jacket on.
Here's a three-point shot by the Sugar Bears. No good. Tia Morgan has it ripped away by Mitchell. And it's going to be a call here. That foul is on number 11. That's on Tia Morgan. That's the third team foul. First one for Morgan. 7-13 here in this opening quarter. Low-scoring affair so far. And again, thanks out to Randy Kelly. The video is streaming on the UAPB YouTube channel. And so we definitely appreciate my man Randy Kelly. You want to check out streaming? Of course, we are live as the layup is made by number 20, Kayla Mitchell. As we're live on the UAPB Sports Network on Deltaplex Radio's 99.3 The Beat. And that's going to be out of bounds.
It will be Lady Lions basketball.
So the Lady Lions will maintain possession. Kicks it out to Potter. Inside to Maya Pete.
Gotta go up
strong post move. They're going to get it for a traveling.
Yeah.
Gave the pump fake, but can't shuffle the feet. So that's a turnover. 42 now our score. Sugar Bears on top.
You like to see Maya go up a little bit stronger right there. She kind of thought about it, you can tell.
So this will be Mitchell. Sets it up for the Sugar Bears. Swings it out top. That's Prim. Over to the left wing. To right. Inside. thought about it, down in the corner. Great defense by the Lady Lions. And that's going to be a travel as well. That travel was called on Kayla Mitchell. Yeah. She got kind of caught in the mix of the land of the trees.
Yeah, she did. She went in there and go, oh, these girls are tall in here. Well, these ladies.
And of course, Mitchell, only 5'5", senior from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Transferring in from Lamar. Here comes Potter bringing it up for the Lady Lions.
And to me, Potter is sort of like Kylan Milton of the men's team. She has to go for them to be good. She's going to have to attack more.
Nice Euro step by Beck, and she drops it off to Pete.
Yeah.
She knocks down the layup. 4-4 our score. 5:50 remaining.
She looked like her dad on that one. Now he used to dish it out. But, yeah, we need Potter to really be a drive scorer to be able to get the Lady Lions an opportunity to get open shots on the outside.
Corner, Mitchell brings it out to the wing, out top to right. She's going to take the three. No good. Rebounded. Offensive rebound up and back in. That is number 2 with the putback. Leah Perry with her first bucket of the night, or afternoon rather.
Yeah, that's the only thing about having Maya in the game. The other girls are quicker off the floor.
Davenport, absolutely. And there's a three-point shot. That is Kariah Beck knocking down the three-pointer. Making old dad proud over there.
And that's what I was saying. Like, when Potter drives, that opens up shooting lanes for the other ladies.
As we're approaching our first media timeout, it will be the next dead ball as the layup is good. And that's number 11. Kaija Miles.
And actually, Pete seems like she's kind of laboring a little bit. So there you go, Potter. You got to go in.
Here's TK Busby.
Drive.
Swings it around. Potter from the top of the key for three. No good. Pete able to get a hand on it. Rebound Sugar Bears. They're going to push. Here comes Wright. Left side spin moves. There's Potter there with the help defense. They're going to trap TK Busby, and they have her, and it's stolen by Potter, and she's going to press. Pulls it back, slows it up a little bit, resets, pushes, and takes the three, and a little bit strong. Maya Pete.
Now, that was
offensive foul against the Lady Lions. This is going to be against Pete.
I don't know. I think they could have let him play it on that one right there.
Right, I agree.
Pete that foul. That ball was way out there. But
so our first media timeout, 4 minutes remaining in this opening period. 8-7 our scores is our score with the Sugar Bears leading by 1. We'll take a 1-minute break and we'll have more of the Reliance Bank broadcast of Lady Lions basketball on 99.3 The Big.
Because of you, we feel like we belong. Because of you, my family's happy and stronger.
Because of you, we have a safe place from bullying.
Because of you, I have a place to hang my art.
Because of you, graduation is within reach.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place for their future. Because of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff Athletics Department, we are not only able to open doors, but transform lives. Great futures start here.
When it's time to purchase your dream home, Reliance Bank can make it your reality. With competitive rates, flexible terms customized to fit your life, and helpful personal service from start to finish. Get pre-qualified today for your home mortgage when you meet with a friendly banker from Reliance Bank. A bank with a modern approach. Reliance Bank. Learn more online now at rely.bank. NMLS number 561297, Equal Housing Lender.
Back inside the H.O. Clemens Arena, LaRon Marbley, Carlos James, Lady Lions, Sugar Bears of UCA, 8-7 our score with UCA up by a point. They're kind of slow starting off in this ball game, low scoring game, but you can kind of attribute that to a slow start by the Lady Lions, but haven't looked bad defensively, and you like to see, especially what Potter is doing. She's getting on the floor, getting after it.
Yeah.
You see Maya Pete in the paint trying to get after it, so they're not. It's not the effort. They're giving the effort, but I think just a little jet lag.
Well, yeah, it's actually, having that week off, too. It's about playing. One thing we have to realize, these are kids, and with them playing, the more they play, the more they get in rhythm, so it's going to take them a bit. I think, after this first quarter, you'll start to see the Lady Lions pick it up some more because you just really need to play, even though you like to have time off, but
Especially,
Nothing to replace that.
Especially you're still trying to gain chemistry, still trying to find correct lineups that play well together and things like that. So 3:45 now remaining in this opening period. Inside feed is knocked away by number 10 for the Lady Lions. That's Azaria Robinson.
And then the big thing is we keep forgetting about is the Queen is not back yet.
Right. The leading scorer, the preseason player of the year for the Lady Lions, and Zay Green, yes.
Yeah.
Here's a fast break for the Lady Lions. A lot of speed on this Sugar Bears team. Nice hustle. And that was number 15 running that play down from behind. That was Paris Atkins, the 5'8" freshman from Bryant, Arkansas. Played at Bryant High School.
Demetria Shepard, she didn't realize that this game has gotten quick.
Right. That was like in track.
Yeah. She got ran down.
Ran down, right.
What we call it, sucked up.
Yeah, there you go.
As we get stats
late stats
from Brian Davis.
Thank you, Brian. Mari Davenport in the middle, goes up strong, not able to make it, but out of the hands of the Sugar Bears. Not able to hold on to it was number 11, Kaisha Miles. So the Lady Lions will have a fresh 20-second shot clock with 3:29 remaining in this opening period. Feed is to Courtney Rittenberry, who loses it, and that's going to be a turnover. Here comes Kayla Mitchell. She's going in for the layup, and it is good. So 10-7 our score. Sugar Bears lead. She thought about it. Tia
That was a shot
Lowry
there.
should have shot it.
Shot.
She turns it over. A scramble for the ball ends up in the hands of the Sugar Bears, and Mitchell will slow it down.
Yeah, the Sugar Bears is not that tall, but they try to create chaos. And one thing they have done today is they anticipate well. With the longer Lady Lions, they kind of get to spots where Lady Lions trying to get to.
Swinging around the key, down in the corner. But the two-pointer is good, and that shot is made by number 11, and that was Kaisha Miles once again.
But again, like we talked about Zay Green coming back, one person they can't deal without. You can tell how the game has changed since Potter's been out of the game.
Right, right.
She's kind of the leader of the team, and right now you don't really have that.
Tia Morgan thought about it. Shot by Davenport. You'd like to see her go up a little bit stronger as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the difference is for her is, you know, when you play in the SEC, she has females that are her size.
Right.
And then now coming to the SWAC and playing against opponents, they're not. So it makes her a little lazier. I guess that's the word I want to use. Not really lazy, but she's not as aware that I got to keep the ball up and go strong.
Right. A little more passive than she would be.
Right.
And then we'll see more, you know, in the SWAC play as she misses the first free throw. She'll see a little better, a little taller competition in some of the schools. And also we have to keep in mind she was out for 2 years. I mean, she didn't play for 2 years, so she's still kind of trying to get her groove back as she knocked down her second free throw.
As Potter ends the game. Watch, it's 2:20 to go, down 4 now. Watch how much better they play with her in the game.
Full court press by the Lady Lions. 2:20 remaining in the first period. 12-8 our score, UCA on top. Kayla Mitchell will bring it up for the Sugar Bears. Swings it up top. This is right. She'll swing it back to Mitchell. Back out top. Hop step, and the shot inside, no good by Atkins. Rebound by Potter. There's going to be a foul.
Yeah, she was fouled by number 30. Kiara Prim.
That's her first personal. That's the third team foul. So both teams would check that. Lady Lions now with 4 team fouls.
That's a nice weak side help right there by number 2 for the Sugar Bears, Leah Perry.
They press it up court, and the shot is blocked. And I believe that was Davenport with the block. Possession belongs to UCA. Markeisha Body enters for the Lady Lions. Body, the 5'11" graduate student from Birmingham, Alabama, transferred in from Miles College. She has pretty good length at that guard position.
Yeah.
And the steal by Davenport, excuse me, Lee's Body goes up the layup, misses. Rebound UCA.
UCA got back. They had five players get back.
Right, on the fast break. They had more players than the offensive team.
I know, right? And it was an outlet pass at that.
Supposed to show the hustle.
Yeah.
And that's a travel called on Mitchell.
And for the Sugar Bears, this is number 1, Kinley Fisher.
Kinley Fisher enters for the Sugar Bears, and Azaria Robinson in for the Lady Lions. 12-8 still our score. UCA leads UAPB. Also re-entering for the Sugar Bears, number 11, Kaija Miles.
Checking back in for the Sugar Bears.
See, when we take advantage of that matchup right there with Robinson being down there.
Full court man press for the Sugar Bears. Body swings it over to the left wing. That is Shepard. Back out top. Shepard gets the dribble handoff over to Morgan. Morgan thought about it. Out top. Swings it over. Moving the ball. Here's Potter. As UCA is in the zone. Spin move by Potter. Has an open shot. And in and out. Nice shot, though.
Yeah.
Rebounded by Wright.
It was one of them. She spent, and she was wide open.
Right. She didn't expect to be that open.
Yeah.
Mitchell will set it up at the top of the key.
It's like on one of your kick returns.
Right.
It's wide open, and all of a sudden somebody blindsides you.
Under a minute remaining in this first period. Inside feed.
That was a nice move right there.
That was.
Nice
Quick
post
feed.
move.
That is Paris Atkins. Or Atkins, rather.
This foul is going to be against Markeisha Body, her first.
So that foul is on Body.
UAPB's 5th, checking in for the Lady Lions.
15 foul, the first on Markeisha Body. As Davenport re-enters, as well as Beck.
43.2.
And at the line will be Atkins for the Sugar
The
Bears.
Sugar Bears took advantage of the transfer portal, obviously. They got Lamar, Mercer, what else? Chicago State. They got a number, West Georgia. They got a number of players that transferred in.
First free throw good by Miles. She'll have one remaining. And totally almost missed the whole rim.
Whoa.
Shouldn't have been a whistle, though. I mean, it did hit the rim, so it shouldn't have been a whistle. Barely hit the rim.
I didn't think it hit the rim.
Yeah, it scraped the rim. But I don't think the official think it did either. He blew the whistle. As Tia Morgan is pressured, swings it up to Potter.
Go with it.
She's going to take it to the cup.
Go with it.
Moves back out to Morgan. Tia Morgan for three. Off the right side. No good. Rebound. Sugar Bears.
It's one thing you can get at Sugar Bears. They really do a good job of hustling to the ball. Not very tall.
Right. Kayla Mitchell.
Very active, though.
Yes. On both the defensive and offensive end of the court.
I was just wondering would Coach Thornton, implore her ladies to be more physical.
Nice move. Nice shot there by number 30. Hang time by Kiara Prim.
Yeah.
Down to 3 seconds.
There you go.
Rybeck brings it. Floater is no good. And they're going to call it for the offensive foul right prior to the buzzer.
As time expires, that will be the end of the first.
So that's going to be offensive foul on Kariah Beck, her first one.
Her first.
And that's going to result in free throws. So we're not done with the period just yet.
Right.
So we'll see here as they will check the replay.
We're trying to see how much time.
Right. It should be maybe 2 seconds remaining on the clock. But, again, the players can't sit down yet because of it still being, the quarter's still going on.
Yeah. Even though it's zeros on the clock, the quarter's not done yet. With having an offensive penalty.
Right. Because
it's like football.
The Lady Lions have over 5 fouls, so this is going to result in free throws.
Okay.
So they're going to get free throws here at the end of this this quarter.
Prior to the second quarter.
Right, before the expiration of this period. 15-8 is our score at the moment. We'll just keep it here for a moment as they sort things out here. 1.1 seconds remaining in the period. 15-8 our score. Sugar Bears on top of the Lady Lions. So with 1.1 seconds remaining, and that player control foul. Right. So it looks like they're just going to inbound the play. So we'll have a free throw left here with 1.1 seconds remaining, and the Sugar Bears will inbound. And that is enough time to get a shot off here.
It is. Because it takes, I think it's
if long as you have 0.3, you can tip it in, and then 0.4, you have enough time to get it off, yes.
I can get that joke up in 0.2.
And they're not even going to attempt a shot. So now we will conclude the first period. Our score after one, Sugar Bears of UCA 15, UAPB 8. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have more Lady Lions basketball on the Reliance Bank broadcast of UAPB Sports on 99.3 The Beat. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Keaton, your local gynecologist at HealthWise Wellness. We're bringing back the personalized care our patients deserve. Here at HealthWise Wellness, you'll receive personalized care at your fingertips with direct access to your physician. That's right, members can text their doctor directly. Who doesn't want that? Become a member right now at www.healthwisewellness.com and feel at home while taking care of your health. We're waiting for you at 4014 Old Warren Road in Palm Bluff. Call us at 870-454-4354. Personalized care at your fingertips.
Hello, my name is David Maddox. I'm the proud owner and operator of Fathers and Sons Clothier, located in the Jefferson Square Shopping Center in Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
We're back inside the H.O. Clemens Arena after one period. The
Golden Lion Athletics. Go Lions, go.
Welcome back to the Reliance Bank broadcast of UAPB Lady Lions basketball here on the UAPB Sports Network on 99.3 The Beat, as well as streaming on the UAPB YouTube page. LaRon Marbley, Carlos James, and after one, Carlos, you're kind of pointing out some of the numbers.
Right.
And not shooting very well in the first period for the Lady Lions.
Terrible. I mean, just to be honest with you, 21.4% from the field is not good. Then they're one for 6 from three-point lane. And the reason why I bring up the 1 for 6 from three-point is we really shouldn't have to shoot as many three-point shots given the fact that we're the taller team. I think Coach Thorne will probably implore her team to drive the ball more, get it more into the paint, and try to get more easier shots, you know. Because ain't no sense in we shooting three-pointers on a team that we're taller than.
Right. Kaiser Miles, and Kiara Prim led the Sugar Bears with 5 and 6 points respectively as we get underway here in the second period. Tia Morgan will bring it up for the Lady Lions. Sets up on the right wing. She's under pressure by Mitchell. Swings it out to Beck. Beck makes a move over the top, and nice shot, but not able to make it. Body with the offensive board. Goes up strong, misses. Rebound, Sugar Bears.
But that's the reason why Beck has the point she has. She at least driving
to the basket. Yes.
We need to get more out of Davenport down there, though, when that ball go up, because we're not doing a good job of getting second chance rebounds.
Sugar Bears set it up. Lady Lions in a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, we're going to go
Sugar Bears
zone for zone here.
Mitchell has it on the left side, runs into Body, and she just saved her.
Yeah, because the clock was about to expire there. And she got a foul with 1 second left on the shot clock. So it starts it all over at 20.
So that's Body's second personal foul. That's the first foul of the period for the Lady Lions. With 9:08 remaining in this first half, 15-8 is our score. UCA on top. Swings it to the right, back out to the top. To the left wing now. Down to the left corner. Mitchell looking inside. Shot clock down to 4. Mitchell's going to do something with it, gets it inside, and that should be a shot clock violation, and it is.
Great defense.
Great defense by the Lady Lions, leaving nothing to hold.
Actually, the Lady Lions had 2 great defensive stands right there in one possession.
Demetrius Shepard re-enters, as well as Maya Pete for the Lady Lions. Well, she'll hold Pete out, as Davenport will remain in the game.
Yeah, I think you need to give Davenport as many minutes as you can right now.
Potter attacks, swings it over to Beck. Beck attacking the baseline.
A nice shot.
The jumper by Davenport, too strong, rebounded by the Sugar Bears. Here comes Mitchell.
Let's see her shoot that off the glass.
Inside.
Stay up. There you go. Good job.
Great block there by Davenport. Tries to get it out. It is turned over. Mitchell able to get the steal. And the Sugar Bears will slow it down. Randria Wright will call the play. She gets a pick, shoots the mid-range jumper, no good. Offensive rebound.
Good block right there by number 3.
And Kiara Prim,
Shepard.
Right, she's only 5'9" in there, battling with the trees down there.
8:04 left before.
Yeah, the Sugar Bears are kind of quick.
So media timeout with 8:04 remaining in the first half. 15-8 our score. UCA on top. We'll take a 1-minute break and we'll be back with more on the Reliance Bank broadcast on 99.3 The Beat.
Did your last haircut remind you of... Why torture yourself when you got Pop's Barbershop? Who? Not who, what? Pop's Barbershop and Beauty. Call 870-536-POP. Start with the haircut, get an expert shoe shine with fast, friendly service. Enjoy free Wi-Fi in a family-friendly atmosphere. Don't settle for anything like that. See the team at Pop's Barbershop at 301 South Main Street in Pine Bluff, Tuesday through Saturday. Call 870-536-7677.
Real estate clients are extremely satisfied with Latunda Edward of Brokers Guild Realty.
I recommend her to anyone that's a first-time home buyer because the process was smooth.
If you're looking to buy or sell a home, phone Latunda Edwards at 501-412-5189.
She is a perfect agent for everybody that would want a house.
When she found me a loan officer, I called her up and there was no problem.
I'm very excited.
Phone Latunda Edwards at Brokers Guild Realty at 501-412-5189.
15-8 is our score here from the H.O. Clemens Arena with 8:04 remaining in the first half. UCA leads the Lady Lions, trying to get back on track. And we talked about the males. The men's team had a game this Saturday, won by 54 points over Ecclesia College. And you need those type of games after, as you mentioned, playing those Power 5, going into the break. Now you go home on Christmas break off a win. You know, you come back, you're ready to work and get ready for conference play.
Yeah, our kids need that a lot, especially at our level, having to go and play those games that for money and things like that. The kids need some type of what you call a reward for the hard work.
Positive boost, right.
Because even we talk about, let's go back to football. You know, we won 3 games, but those kids put in hard work.
All year long.
And it's unfortunate that, you know, a lot of times they're put in no-win situations. You know, as much as you want to be a competitor and go, hey, I can do this, I can do this. Well, Oklahoma State is Oklahoma State.
Right.
You know, it's a reason why it's Division I, and then there's different levels to Division I. So it's good to see our ladies get a chance to play, you know, somebody along their same talent level.
Right. Steal by Potter. She's going full speed. Behind the back dribble, pulls it out, swings it over to Beck. Thought about it for a second. They reset.
So we're going to have to drive in against this zone.
That's exactly what Beck does down the baseline,
but you can't keep getting fouls, though.
Going to call it for another offensive foul.
I didn't really like that call, though. I thought Beck did a really good job of going up. They got to give her a chance to come down as well.
So Courtney Rittenberry will re-enter.
But the one thing about it is UCA, the Sugar Bears coach understands that we did go 1 from 6 for 3-point, so they're going to do the zone until we can either shoot them out or we can penetrate and kick out and get easier shots.
So the Bears will bring it up, leading 15-8. This is right to the top of the key, left wing back to the top. Mitchell thought about it. Again, Lady Lions still in the zone defense. Kicks it out top. Here's a 3-point attempt. It's no good by Kinley Fisher. Ball ends up in the hands of Shepard. She sends it up front to Rittenberry. Potter, pump fakes, and they're going to get her for a travel.
Don't let shot clock go off for a minute, are we okay?
And sometimes the mind goes before the body does. Or vice versa, the body goes before the mind in that case.
Stephanie Okawi enters for the Lady Lions. As you can hear Coach rushing in the background, giving directions to her Sugar Bears. 2-3 defense for the Lady Lions. Inside pass, move, loses it, and that is a turnover. Tia Morgan's gonna push.
Pull it back out.
Right, 1 on 3. She swings it back out to Shepard. Thought about the 3.
She should have took that shot. It was open.
Rittenberry has it. And the Sugar Bears in the zone defense as well. Davenport kicks it back out to Shepard. Drives. Floater. And that's going to be a blocking foul. Should be. And nice move there. She kind of went to the side of her. That's called on Kyla Mitchell, her first personal foul and the first team foul.
I think Coach Thornton trying to get our post players to get around the defender. The defender's been doing a good job of fronting our taller post players, which they've not been able to get the ball. Either we got to go over the top or we got to drive in more, just penetrate a little bit more. But they got to get a little bit more physical down there, our post ladies.
Shepard knocks down the first free throw and misses the second. Rebound, Sugar Bears. Randria Wright pulls down the board, also brings it up. Now set up. She'll swing it over to Mitchell. Yeah, she did. Yeah. She did her NBA hop step. Yeah. She's going to take the three. That's Mitchell. No good. Rittenberry tips it. Offensive board again. Nice hustle there by the Sugar Bears.
Yeah, they're out quicking us right now.
They'll set it up again. Swing it. Top. Right dribbles to the left. Inside. Nice hand there by Okawi. Right at the top of the key. Thought about shooting. She's going to drive. Here's a three-point attempt, and the shot is knocked down. And that is Kinley Fisher from downtown.
Yeah, from Greenwood, Arkansas. Transfer in from Mercer.
And that's the first score in quite a few minutes. Yeah. 18-9 now our score.
Oh.
Morgan almost lost it. Swings it over to Shepard. Inside to Davenport. She'll be doubled. Goes toward the middle of the lane, and she's going to be fouled.
And the other part is what I'm saying, just if when I put on my coach's hat, a lot of this starts in the weight room.
Yes.
When you got a really good weight program, then by us being taller and bigger, we're not necessarily stronger. We're getting pushed around by a smaller team right here. But that's one of those things I always talk about when you talk about giving the athletics. That's huge. Having a strength and conditioning program and not just one person over strength and conditioning. You got to have an actual program.
And Davenport can't stop that time. It runs through the defender.
Because just look at our girls, our ladies, and look at their ladies. Look at the arms of their ladies versus our ladies, the legs, just the way they're put together. And it's taking a toll on us because they're pushing us around. Like Davenport right now, she's tired. She's bent over. Whereas the other team, they're standing tall.
Wright will bring it up for the Sugar Bears.
Oh, and I'd like to say shout out to Coach Solo. It's his birthday today. Since I see him walk in the gym over there, I think that's him over there. But it's his birthday today, head men's coach.
So shout out to Coach Solo. Happy birthday, my guy. As Davenport comes up with the rebound, gives it to Shepard. Brings it across midcourt. She'll set it up. Looking for a pass here. Yeah. She'll get it to Reese. Reese picks up the screen, throws it inside to Davenport.
Shoot it.
She thought about it, tried to drive inside. Spins off the glass, a little bit short.
See, that's just not being strong.
Reese chases it down. Back inside to Pete.
Again, Pete's on the ground.
We're going to have a foul against the Sugar Bears. We're going to send Pete to the line.
So if you want to give to go to line athletics, give to weights. You need weights.
Kayla Mitchell called for that foul. That's her second personal, third team foul. And that'll send Maya Pete to the line. Excuse me. With 4:23 remaining in this first half, UCA leads UAPB 18-9. As they will try to get the shot clocks. One shot clock is malfunctioning, I do believe.
2 shots. This is Maya Pete at the line.
I think somebody knocked the plug out,
And yes, and it has to reset. Here's Pete at the line. First free throw is good.
First shot is good.
8-point lead by the UCA Bears. Sugar Bears with 4:23 remaining. 18-10 is our score. Here's Pete with her second free throw, and she in and out. Oh,
wow. It went all the way down.
Sugar Bears rebound. They'll bring it up, leading by 8.
Good steal
nice
right
steal
there.
by Jalissa Reese. She's going to take it to the cup. Spin move and shoots the jumper and knocks it down. Jalissa Reese.
Nice shot.
You'd like to see her go all the way to the cup there, but as long as you make the basket.
Like, don't shoot, good shot.
Yeah, right. So a timeout called by Coach Rushing of the UCA Sugar Bears. They lead 18-12. We'll take a short timeout as well with 4:05 remaining on the Reliance Bank broadcast of Lady Lions basketball on 99.3 The Beat.
Cash Saver is having amazing deals on good food that costs less. Cash Saver prices all their products at cost and then just adds 10% at checkout. Enjoy more with less with these Cash Saver specials right on time for UAPB's homecoming. Lay's potatoes chips or kettle cooked chips, just $2.84. Niagara purified drinking water, 8-ounce 24 packs, 3 for $9. Bush's best chili beans, only $1.21 a can. And as always, their meaty Pick 5 deal for only $22.50. That's Cash Saver, 600 Ash Street in Pine Bluff, a proud sponsor of UAPB Athletics.
Are you interested in becoming a professional barber or hairstylist? The Smith Barber Institute in Pine Bluff may be the perfect place for you. Conveniently located.
Back to the action. UCA leads UAPB 18-12. LaRon Marbury, Carlos James. Sugar Bears will take a three-point shot here. That is missed by number 15, Paris Atkins. They'll get the offensive board. Swinging it. Lady Lions in the 2-3 zone defense.
Hands up.
Inside.
Hands up.
Nice move there. Left-hand shot. No good. Rebound. Chased down by the Sugar Bears. We're just getting out hustled.
Yeah, she caught Tia Morgan there. Feet still.
Mitchell to the top right. Three-point attempt is no good.
Yeah,
battle for the rebound.
We just
excuse me.
We're just getting out. It's like they're all over the place. But again, it just comes from just how you prepare in the weight room, things like that. They're just a lot faster, a lot stronger, and they're not as tired. You know, our team is getting tired, and Coach Thorne is doing a really good job of shuffling people in and out. But I think just the preparation of the weight room is really kind of just taking its toll on us.
Mari Davenport called for that last foul. That'll be the third team foul, her second personal.
Because one thing about it, one thing I understand is when talent is equal, it comes down to preparation and weight room. You know, who's the stronger team? You can want it all you want, but when that team's a lot stronger and put together well, it's going to take a toll on your mental at some point.
Three-point attempt by Wright.
So many second shots.
Yes, another rebound, offensive rebound by Kaiser Miles.
And we're getting out hustled. And I'm not gonna say out hustled. I'm not gonna say that because I think we want to get there. We just can't.
There's the steal. Great anticipation by Shepard. She'll press it to the top, swings it inside, and again another hustle play by UCA, but the Lady Lions end up with it. Jilla Sarisa pull it out top to Morgan. So they'll reset. There's no way Mitchell should be holding Pete right here.
Right, and Maya's 6'6", and Mitchell is 5'5". The whole foot and half advantage.
Foul called on Prim, and again, see the shot of our guy head UAPB men's basketball coach celebrating his birthday today, Coach Solomon Bozeman over there with Orion Vernon, who had a good game on
had 18
Saturday
points,
night.
man. He shot the ball very well.
6 3-pointers in that ball game.
Shot the ball very well. He's a yard baby.
Yes, sir. Right here.
They call him a yard baby.
Yard. That's right.
Yeah.
Bad pass ends up in the hand of Okawi for the Lady Lions.
Right there.
Pete in the middle. Spin move. Goes up strong and good. Maya Pete.
That's what you need right there.
You have to. I mean, you outweigh and you're taller than these young ladies in the post. 14-18 our score. 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Swings it over. Morgan able to get a hand on it. To outside, back out top to Mitchell. Inside. Stutter step. Nice move, but they're going to get it for a travel.
That was a nice move, though.
Kaita Miles.
She had Pete looking one way. She thought it was like a quarterback
very
fake.
Quick.
Yeah.
She's very quick in the post.
Yeah.
Not very big, but kind of a little bit tall. They got her listed as 6'1". From Dallas, Texas, transferred from Chicago State. Shepard to bring it up, swings it over to Morgan. Morgan to the inside to Pete. Pete across court to Shepard. Should have been ready to shoot that one.
I was going to say the same
thing. Okawi, crossover, goes baseline, tries to swing it over. And that's Fisher from the Sugar Bears able to get a hand on it. She'll knock it out of bounds with 10 on the shot clock.
But still, she had a smaller defender on her. She should have, when she went baseline, she could have just rose and took the shot. Instead of trying to pass it along the baseline right there.
That's number 10 entering for the Sugar Bears, Gloria Forna. As Reese will catch the inbound. Shot clock down to 9.
She has a nice shot.
Jalissa Reese.
She has a nice shot.
Mid-range jumper. Lady Lions only trail by 2 now.
Transfer from Troy.
18-16 score, 1:15 remaining. And that's going to be a turnover by the Sugar Bears. Crowd coming alive a little bit. Lady Lions waking up a little bit. And you said it, Coach, that the more that they play, that they'll probably get their rhythm a little better.
Yeah.
And it's showing on the court.
Start to get what I call getting lathered up a little bit.
Reese inbounds to Tia Morgan. She'll bring it up. Full court man-to-man pressure. Applied by Randria Wright. Morgan get doubled. Here's Shepard for the 3. Way strong. And it's going to be over the back by Okawi. She tried to get a hand on it, but she was standing directly behind the player.
It's about getting positioning right there.
Okawi with her first personal. That's the 4th team foul. Check that. That's the 5th team foul.
If you Coach Thornton, you really want to stay out and keep playing because your team is finally kind of waking up, and then it's a minute and 3 before the half. You really don't want to go in right here. This first free throw is good.
And again, that's Paris Atkins at the line for the Sugar Bears.
Makes it 19-16 now.
With 1:03 remaining in the first half. Second shot is in and out. We've seen that quite a few times here.
Yeah. Tight rims here.
Morgan trying to push it. Great anticipation by Kinley Fisher.
Yeah. But when you're strong, you're attentive. You know, you're locked in more.
Because you're not tired.
When you get tired, you lose it. You know.
It's hard to focus.
So it's a big deal. And I know I'm harping on it, but the weight room and stuff like that, how you eat, it's a big deal.
Reese has it, gets a screen from Pete, takes the jumper, and it is good. She's 3 for 3 from mid-range jumper.
Just keep giving it to her.
Shoot some more.
Don't even let her go in at halftime. We're going to let her stay out here and shoot.
And as Coach Solo said, shoot it.
Yeah, hey.
Okay. Here's the pressure. And, great job by Shepard. She's going to get called for the foul, though.
Yeah.
That's on Demetria Shepard, her first personal.
Yeah, they had Randria Wright. They had a pent up against the half-court line. The official that time bailed out.
Randria Wright will head to the line for the Sugar Bears. Takes her first free throw and makes it. That gives the Sugar Bears a 20-18 lead. 34.7 seconds remaining in this half.
This goes according to plan. This is going to go in and out.
Not this time for her. Nice try, though, Coach. Appreciate it.
That's right.
She makes the second free throw. 30 seconds remaining. Morgan brings it up.
You like to see Morgan dribble with her eyes up. A lot of times she got her eyes down. She can't see what's going on.
Kicks it out to Okawi.
See, where's Okawi going?
That should be a blocking. Oh, that's a. I do not agree with that call at all.
I knew it was coming.
She was still moving.
But I know it was coming.
Yeah, she was still moving.
Just the way she attacked it.
Right.
I knew they was going to give her that call. They was going to give that offensive foul call. Right?
Yeah, I don't agree with that one.
No, you're right.
I do not agree with that one.
You're right. But when she passed the basket, up under the basket, that's when the foul occurred. As she went up, I don't think they would have called it.
So here's the full court press by the Lady Lions. This is Fisher bringing it up. 10 seconds remaining.
You're going to hold for the last shot here. 3-point lead.
Down to 5. Here's Wright. Dribbles to her right. Tries to kick it out, and Reese able to get a hand on, and it goes off the leg of Wright. So the Lady Lions have 1.2 seconds to get a shot up. You try one here, you just go in the half.
I just go in the half right here. I don't want to take a chance on with the way they've been calling it. I don't want to get a foul right here. Just walk it out and leave Reese on the floor.
Let her keep shooting.
Let her keep shooting.
We have made it to the half, ladies and gentlemen. Our score, the UCA Sugar Bears 21, your UAPB Lady Lions 18. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have some halftime stats for you, and we'll talk a little UAPB sports. So you want to stay tuned to Reliance Bank broadcast of UAPB Lady Lions basketball. Once again, our score at the half, UCA 21, UAPB 18. We'll be back in a moment on the Reliance Bank broadcast of Lady Lions basketball on 99.3 The Beat. Welcome back to the Reliance Bank broadcast of UAPB Lady Lions basketball. LaRoy Marley, Carlos James, and we're at the half, Carlos, and got off to kind of a slow start. We had talked about it. They've been on a lot of trips, went all the way from Florida, one time zone, to a completely different time zone in California. Had a little time off and started to kind of catch their rhythm close to the end of the first half. Again, only trailing 21-18. Before a moment there, it looks like we was just kind of sleepwalking. Emotions.
Yeah, we kind of sleepwalked through the first half until the last like 2 or 3 minutes, and especially until Jaleesa Reese came into the game. I think she came in and she gave him a really good spark. She was, if I'm looking at the stats correct, she was 3 for 3 from the field, and that kind of gave us a spark and got us back in the game and woke us up a little bit. So, hopefully, Coach Thorne, can keep her ladies going and get ready for the second half.
Absolutely. We were kind of looking over the numbers. You were kind of pointing it out.
Yeah.
The numbers are very, very similar. In the first half, or the first quarter, I should say, it's kind of lopsided. UCA were way ahead. But going on to the halftime report, looking at the numbers, 7 of 23 for the Lady Lions, 7 of 21 for the Sugar Bears. Both teams not shooting well from the three-point line. 1 of 8 for the Sugar Bears, 1 of 7 for the Lady Lions. Yep. And you mentioned it, the difference, free throws.
The Sugar Bears are 6 of 8, and the Lady Lions are 3 of 6. And just looking at the shooting by period field goal, we shot 21% in the first quarter. They shot 54. In the second quarter, we shot 44%. They only shot 10%,
right?
So like you say, it's been the same, but the deciding factor right now is just the free throws.
And if you look at the rebounds, just a bit of a discrepancy. Only about 4 or 5 rebounds difference there, but it definitely makes a difference because of the putback points. Not only are they rebounding, they're getting the putback points. And the offensive rebounds, they're pretty much beating us.
But what the Sugar Bears is, actually, that's defensive rebounds. They got 12, and we have 9. And that's what I was talking about before. We hadn't been able to get second shots. And when you're a good basketball team and you're going to win games, you got to be able to get second shots.
Right. And that's the thing. You said it's the defensive rebounds, but if you look at the offensive rebounds, we have 6, they have 7. But they have more points off of offensive boards than we have. So that makes a difference as well. But the Lady Lions right here in this ball game, 21-18 our score. And if you're coming out in the second half, or going into half, you got to be happy with the second quarter play by your girls. And if you're moving forward, if they can build on that, the performance from the second quarter, then I think they'll be all right in the second half.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Thorne, I'm in the dressing room right now, I'm letting my team know that we didn't play our best half of basketball.
Right.
But we're still in the game. We're only down 3, and we really hadn't played up to our title level. So but understanding that, this is our first game after a week. Right. But I would implore my team, hey, we got to be more physical. I think the quickness is going to always go to the Sugar Bears, but I think we could be more physical with our height and our length will give us a chance to kind of pull away in this game.
So we'll see if the Lady Lions can do exactly that in the second half. Our score here at the half, UCA 21, UAPB 18. We'll take another break, and when we come back, folks, we'll talk second half action, and we'll have more UAPB Lady Lions basketball on the Reliance Bank broadcast here on the UAPB Sports Network and on 99.3 The Beat. We'll be back.
on Twitter at UAPB Lions Roar.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are just underway here, the second half. Lady Lions trail 21-18 to the UCA Sugar Bears. Laurel Marbury alongside Carlos James, and Lady Lions start to wake up at the end of the first half and again got within 3 points, and they'll try to continue that trend here in the second half. Their possession, Shepard brings it up, and a screen by Maya Pete. They're going to say she was moving, so they're going to call a foul against Pete.
Tomatoes.
That's going to be a second personal foul for Maya Pete. And that's the first foul of this second half. Again, with the Lady Lions trailing 21-18. Not a lot of points being scored here in this ball game, as the three-point shot attempt is no good.
There you go, Maya.
By Randria Wright. Maya Pete with the rebound. Jalissa Reese would chase it down, but she stepped on the end line, so they're going to give it right back to the Sugar Bears.
Yeah, like right here, this is where, for me, I would like to have Potter in the game with Beck, and then also Reese, because you have somebody that can handle the ball. Beck is not a ball handler. She's more of a driver slasher.
Here's a three-point attempt.
That's a push-off right there that they didn't call.
Excuse me, Kinley Fisher with the attempt, but the Sugar Bears again with another offensive board. Lost momentarily and stripped away, but the Sugar Bears again get it back. This is Mitchell, swings it out. Three-point attempt by Kinley Fisher, in and out. Rebound Maya Pete.
Gonna be strong. There you go.
Kicks it out to Shepard. Shepard presses ahead to Reese. Reese stutter steps, spin move, fade away, out to Pete, loses the handle, able to get it back.
See, Pete needs to get down low. We don't really need her out there. We don't need
Shepard being pressured by Mitchell.
Yeah, that should have been a foul.
They're going to call it with the foul. Kayla Mitchell with that third personal. Sugar Bears' first team foul this half.
As Zia Robinson checks in now, 6'4" sophomore from Cleveland, Ohio, transferring to Delaware State. She's getting low, so Coach Thorne is trying to figure out somebody that's going to be tough down there in the post down there.
Absolutely, and Breasia Robinson has quite a bit of height.
Yeah, Breasia is her name. What I named her?
Breeza.
Breeza. She got a new name. I'll rename you quick now. Ask my players. I'd rename you fast.
Well, you know, these names get a bit tricky sometimes, though.
Man, they should come with, like, enunciation.
Right, with a key.
Yeah.
Enunciation key.
Trust me, I know.
So Lady Lions again, no one has scored here in this second half. 7.5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. So we're about 2.5 minutes into this quarter with no score. Here's the jumper, and it is no good. Beck has a rebound, loses it, and ends up in the hands of the Sugar Bears.
Open
Three-point shot, no good. Another offensive board there. Nice spin move, no good. Reese. Shot by Kaiser Miles, and Reese with the rebound.
Yeah. Go ahead, Reese. Do your thing.
Takes it to the cup. Left hand layup is good. Jalissa Reese.
I love it. I love
Very
it.
athletic.
Yes. Do your thing, Reese. As a coach, you love to see that when you get one of those players that you can just let them go. Just let her go.
And that shot looked a little awkward. rebounded. Again, another offensive board. Leah Perry with the board, and she's going to be fouled.
Like players like Reese make you look like a good coach. You know what I mean? Because when they get on, they make you look so good.
Razor Robinson called with her first personal.
Hey man, stop calling me on your phone, man. Your phone's just calling me, man.
Actually, they was doing the our score. And the second free throw missed. Davenport with the rebound. Shepard will bring it up for the Lady Lions.
Where's Reese? Where's Reese? That's what you look for right now.
Inside to Beck. Tries to go up, and she's going to be stripped. Foul is called. And that's going to be on number 3, Randria Wright.
My thing is, nowadays athletes, you try to, as a coach, we have to be careful with not trying to appease our players, because right now Reese is the hot person. Right. Yeah, I like to get all y'all involved, but right now we're gonna work through Reese right here. And I do it sometimes as well. You just try to be more diplomatic nowadays because everybody's so sensitive. But when you're trying to win a ball game right now, Reese is the hot hand, and I think you should feed that until she shows you otherwise. As Beck misses the first free throw, down 21-20. This is huge. This free throw right here from Karai.
And she knocks it down. So we're all tied up here at the H.O. Clemens Arena with 6:37 remaining in the third. Full court pressure by the Lady Lions. And nice play there. No. Back for it.
Wow.
So they get Kariah Beck with her third personal.
Yeah, that's not good. Because she does bring a certain aggressiveness to the team.
And of course, she is a shooter, a natural shooter.
Yeah, I like the way one thing with Kariah is she's going to always drive and penetrate.
Which makes her even more dangerous because she can shoot.
And she opens it up for other players on her team because she does that.
Attacking the basket is number 3. Misses the layup. Reese. That is Randria Wright.
Who got the ball? Reese.
Reese to Teal Morgan. Reese. Rebound. Offensive board by Reese. Out to Potter. No good for the 3. Another hustle by Shepard. Swings it inside. Turns it over. And there'll be an outlet. This is number 15, Paris Atkins. She'll have the easy layup. But you love the effort down there by Reese. The offensive rebounding. Just have to finish.
Definitely. Did a really good job right there.
So Tia Morgan will bring it up. Lady Lions trailing 23-21. Swings it over to Reese.
Go with it, Reese. Go with it. Everybody get out of the way and let her do her thing.
They're going to post up Davenport. Potter takes the 3. No good. Rebound.
That's my thing right there. If I'm Coach Thornton, I'm telling Reese, shoot the basketball.
You're the hot hand right now.
You're the hot hand. I think she's still 4-4 from the field. Like, shoot the basketball. That's where you need Solo at. Solo will tell her, hey, you shoot it till I tell you to stop.
Approaching 5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. 3-point attempt is good. And that's knocked down by number 15 for the Sugar Bears, Paris Atkins.
Yeah, Paris has scored the last 5 points right there to put them ahead by 5.
And that is her 5th point of the game.
Yeah, it's good math by me, though. You notice that. I'm on my math today.
Here's Morgan. Shoots it to Potter.
Where's Reese?
Takes the 3. No good.
Where's Reese? That's my thing. Where's Reese?
Rebound, Sugar Bears.
And that's being a good teammate, too. That's one thing I always talk to my guys about. As being a good teammate. When somebody's hot, just like in the lineup for his baseball concern. If you got a guy that's swinging it pretty good, don't go steal and get thrown out.
Right, I agree. All right, we have a media timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. Our score, UCA 26, UAPB 21. We'll be back with more on the Reliance Bank broadcast of Lady Lions basketball on 99.3 The Beat. Welcome back to the Reliance Bank broadcast of UAPB Lady Lions basketball. Ron Marbley, Cole James. We're here inside the Ato Clemens Arena while the Lady Lions trail the Sugar Bears of UCA 26-21.
Shout out to DJ Bruce over there, man.
Yeah, he's jamming, eh?
He's got it rocking today.
Had a little old school, a little new school, you know.
Yep. Nice little flow going.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the final matchup as we see DJ Bruce. And of course, you can check the streaming out on the UAPB YouTube channel. And again, special shout out to my man Randy Kelly doing a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
And our camera operator, Daryl Wilson.
Thank you, Daryl.
For the streaming. Absolutely. And of course, all the Deltaplex radio family back at the studio. My man Billy Coble handling the duties.
And you got to get a shot of Beck over there with those ears this week. We on the air.
Yeah, Corey Beck, the father of Kariah Beck, sitting in the courtside seats.
I could probably blackmail him for that. Get a signed jersey or something out of him.
Here's Shepard bringing it up. Approaching 4 minutes remaining in the third. She's going to take the free throw jumper, no good. Nice hustle there by Body, but I believe she's going to get called for the foul.
And there's that lady again. Paris Atkins beat him to the rebound, and his body had to go over her back.
So the Lady Lions, with the Sugar Bears rather, in a bonus. So they'll be shooting 2 free throws for the remainder of this third quarter. Again, our score 26-21. UCA up by 5. And that's going to send Paris Atkins to the line. She knocks down her first free throw. Atkins now with 6 points for the Sugar Bears. She'll have 1 free throw remaining. With just over 4 minutes left in the third. Knocks down the second free throw. Body inbounds to Shepard. She'll set up the play for the Lady Lions.
Down a touchdown.
It does like a football score, 28-21. Shepard loses the handle momentarily, regains toward the middle, loses it again. Inside to Pete. And they're going to get the Sugar Bear for the foul. That's number 10, Gloria Forna.
That's Gloria, her first 13 foul.
As the message says, Gloria. I had never heard that before.
Oh, I've done it before, so I understand perfectly.
No, it's like, it's just over the loudspeaker, like on the catch, Lauren.
Yeah, I've done it before. A name just, you'd be like, I'm not. Oh, Maya Pete knocks down the mid-range jumper.
That's what you need out of Pete, though. She kept the ball high, and she turned around, and it was an easy shot for her, where she's been putting the ball on the floor.
So they're going to go to a man defense. Morgan will hold the ball handler, who is Randria Wright. She'll drive to the cup, shoots the floater, no good. Pete gets her hands on it, rebounded by Reese. She's going to push. Jalissa.
Just go, Jalissa. Don't give it up.
Pump fakes, left hand layup is good. Jalissa.
5 for 5.
And she is 100% from the floor, as you mentioned.
5 for
and she
5.
pulls the Lady Lions within 3.
Again, Reese.
Fake spin move.
I'm like what you said out of the air. Tell her shoot until you miss 3 times in a row.
You shoot every time. Every time. Absolutely. Here's the drive. Again, the little floater. This time too strong. Too strong by Wright. Rebounded and lost by Pete.
Foul right there.
And they let one ride there. Kaiser Miles able to get the putback and gives the Sugar Bears a 5-point lead. 2.5 minutes remaining in the third.
Fine.
Shepherd.
Reese.
And that's going to be a call. Number 15. That's against Atkins. That's her first personal foul.
So you got to think about it. Reese has come in here and put up 10 points, and she probably hasn't been on the floor 5 minutes good in the entire game. Matter of fact, I'm going to look it up.
Stephanie Okawi enters for the Lady Lions.
She's actually played before now 2 minutes and 7 seconds.
Oh, wow.
And she has 10 points.
Morgan handles rocks.
There it is. Don't give it up, Reese. Don't give it up.
Over. Shoots the jumper.
Yeah.
And she is 6 for 6.
Don't give it up, Reese. That's 12
Coach
points.
Thornton saying the exact same thing. She isolated her to one side that time.
Yeah.
And she has a hot hand. 27-30 now our score. Sugar Bears on top by 3. Cowie switches off on defense. They'll switch back. Coach Rushing telling her team to go for the Sugar Bears. Cowie with the mismatch. And this is the little quick jumper. No good. Rebound, Maya Pete. Shot missed by Wright. Reese swings it over to Shepherd. And you let somebody else bring it up, and then you let Reese isolate once again, is what I would think about doing.
But don't go away from her.
Right.
The offense is going away from where Reese is.
Okawi takes the three-point shot, knocks it down. Stephanie Okawi from way downtown, and she ties the game up at 30.
That's the first basketball of the Lady Lion other than Reese in the last 5 minutes.
1:20 now remaining in the third.
Which is okay.
Wright swings it over.
Oh, man.
Thought about a jumper. It was Atkins. She swings it back to Wright.
Bill Perry for the Sugar Bears was wide open down there for a while.
Wright takes it to the cup, drives, shoots it, and will get fouled. She's fouled by Tia Morgan.
She did a really good job of getting into Tia Morgan's body, and Tia couldn't get off of her.
Right. She did the best thing, made sure she didn't make the layup.
Yeah.
So Randria Wright will head to the line. She'll have 2. We're tied at 30. And Wright makes the first free throw. And if you're wondering what we're chuckling at, Coach Don Thornton was like, can you watch the 3 seconds as Wright makes her second free throw? Can you watch the 3 seconds in the lane? Do they still have that rule?
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
I like it. I like it.
Of course, and that's the coach's job to kind of work the refs as well.
Yeah.
Of course, you of all people know that one.
Yeah.
32-30 our score. Sugar Bears on top. Less than a minute remaining. Maya Pete will get it inside.
Get it back to Reese.
Goes strong. Kicks it out to Morgan. And this is going to be Shepherd for 3. No good. Rebound, Sugar Bears.
No, you got to get the ball to Reese.
I agree. Okay, he was good enough to make that 3, but you got to go back to Reese.
Yeah, he's hot. Oh, no.
That should be offensive.
Yeah, that should have been a foul.
That is offensive. Now, when you intentionally stop and try to triple, you can't do that. Anyway, 30 seconds remaining. 32-30 our score. Sugar Bears winning. Mitchell drives, swings it out top. And this is their score. She knocks down a jumper. Paris Atkins. And what a shot.
And what Paris has been the answer to Reese.
Right.
He's actually keeping the Sugar Bears ahead.
Shepherd brings it up court. Inside to Pete. 7 seconds. Goes up. Pete, strong move. Too strong. Off the back rim. And the Sugar Bears will get the final shot. No foul here, Reese. And they'll just let the time expire. So at the end of 3, folks, our score, UCA 34, UAPB 30. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the exciting 4th period from the H.O. Clemens Arena on the Reliance Bank broadcast of Lady Lions basketball on 99.3 The Beat. back inside the H.O. Clemens Arena as we prepare to start the fourth and final period on this special Reliance Bank presentation of UAPB Lady Lions basketball on this Monday afternoon as we are headed for the Christmas holiday. Of course, that will be Sunday, folks, and you can catch Christmas music on our sister station, K-Train 104.5 FM, and on the additional stations as well. We will be playing more and more Christmas music as we get a little closer to the Christmas holiday this Sunday. All right, folks, looking at a few stats, and Carlos, we picked it up quite a bit in the second half, but it was kind of reminiscent of the first half.
Yeah.
It took closer to the end of the period, outside of Jalissa Reese, for the Lady Lions to kind of wake up and get going.
Yeah, I mean, you like to see them, have a little sense of urgency, and we're going to definitely have to have it in these last 10 minutes, only down 4 points, because every time we rally and get back in the game, we kind of go into this lull and lose that lead again. But it's also about just staying with the hot hands too. Right now it's been Reese.
And this will be Shepard going to the cup. Nice hop step by Shepard, and she makes the layup. Lady Lions trail by 2, 32-34.
And then to have Corral back in the game is good. Still waiting on Potter to get back in the game, though. I think that, to me, that's the best combination of 3 players that I think we got to deal with right now. Just being an outside observer, I would say have Potter, Beck, and Reese in the game at the same time. And then you can rotate anybody else out in those other 2 spots.
Nice jumper there by Redria Wright. She knocks down the mid-range to give the Sugar Bears a 4-point lead. Shepard to bring it up. She'll be picked up at half court by Mitchell. Dribbles to the right wing, inside to Maya Pete. Pete, work.
No,
Pump
Maya.
fake.
And then that's the thing right there. Maya needs to understand when it's not there.
Yeah, because it was a double team there.
Yeah, if it's a double team, that means somebody's open. And if you really kick the ball back out, Reese was actually open over here on the far side. If she'd have kicked it back out and they rotate the ball, she'd have had an easy shot, especially being 6 for 6 from the field. Actually, they have it down 6 for 7 from the field.
Razia Potter enters the game.
And out goes Stephanie Akui.
First free throw is good by Maya Pete. As we can see, Little Thornton over there getting a little excited.
Little Big Thornton.
Right. He's about my size now. He's what, 7?
I don't think he's 7. I think he's like 5 or 4.
Maya Pete knocks down the free throw.
Yeah, he's a grown man. He's going to be.
Ooh, nice hustle by Reese.
He's going to be an NFL player. I mean, look at his dad beside him.
Right. Big Sid.
Big Sid, which is the defensive coordinator at Grambling State.
Right.
That's really big.
And then, of course, Mom is about 6'6", 6'7".
Heck yeah.
So, yes, he's destined to be a big kid.
Yeah.
They're going to press. Cry back on the defense.
There's that girl again. Paris Atkins, man. She's come in and gave him a really good spark here. That's her 11th point in a row.
Maya Pete goes up strong, and that's what you want to see against a smaller defender.
Yeah, but you. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I mean, that's what you want to see, but you have other scorers out there that has proven that they can put the ball in the basket.
But I mean, at some point, you're going to need that inside game. So
I think it's going to have to come from more Davenport.
But Pete has always, I mean, since she's
gotten better.
Yeah, but she's always had the footwork. It just needed to be a little quicker. She's dropped a few pounds, so she's definitely capable in the post. I've seen it, over the past couple of years.
She's gotten better,
and she has indeed. She misses the first free throw, but she definitely has the post moves. I mean, she's had the feet since she's been here as a freshman.
But it's the finish. It's the finish. Gotta have the finish.
Absolutely. Definitely going to need it. And she knocks down the second free throw.
That was good.
She has a nice touch as well. She's able to knock down that mid-range jumper.
But the thing is, with Pete is when she gets in a hurry, gets rushed, she tends to just kind of go a little wild.
Sugar Bears break the press. And we're set up in the half court. 8:25 remaining in the ball game.
3-point lead.
And the Lady Lions, man-to-man defense. Here's a jump shot by Wright. No good. Pete with the rebound. Nice board. Potter will bring it up. Sees a man. Sees Reese in the post.
Count there.
Nice move, and it is short. Her first miss of the afternoon, I do believe.
Oh.
And she's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, I think that was a frustration foul right there. She thought she was fouled on her shot.
So that's going to be her fourth personal foul, so she'll have to sit for a moment.
She's played a heck of a ball game, though.
She has. Limited time, but great production.
There's one of my favorite players comes in, too, TK Busby. I just kind of like the way she plays.
Yeah, she brings a certain energy to,
she
to the
does.
squad.
It's the first time she's been on the court today, I think. No?
She played a few minutes earlier, I do believe. But hadn't seen her much tonight.
Yeah.
Today, rather.
Usually, she makes herself known when she gets out
when she
there.
gets on the court. Absolutely.
Really well.
Absolutely.
So, come on, TK.
Kayla Mitchell re-enters for the Sugar Bears as a three-point shot is missed.
There she go.
Busby. That's going to be off UCA. And the hustle of Busby, again, you said it, right on cue. She usually does some kind of hustle play or something.
She really does. Now she's back out.
Hadn't played much here today.
Yeah, she really does. She brings a certain energy.
Tia Morgan re-enters for the Lady Lions. And check that was off the Lady Lions, so the Sugar Bears have possession leading 38-35.
One thing I can say, the Lady Lions hadn't got anything going their way for as calls concerned.
And great defense by Pete. Again, the hustle.
Oh, nice move.
And a shot by Rendria Wright gives the Sugar Bears a 40-35 lead.
Back walk there.
Takes a deep three, short. Hustle for the board ends up in the hands of the Sugar Bears. Here's Wright. She's going to push it up the right side. Takes it to the cup. And they're going to call a foul here. They'll call that on Potter. Only her first foul of the evening. That's going to be the second foul for the Lady Lions. As Azaria Robinson re-enters. And Rendria Wright will have two shots from the line.
I can tell you now, it doesn't feel like we're playing at home with these calls.
Not at all. Knocks down the first free throw.
And the thing is, we've had these same officials before.
Yo, she knocks down the second.
And you wonder why I try to intimidate him.
42-35 our score. UCA leading with 7 minutes remaining in the game. Tia Morgan drives to the left side, kicks it out. Here's Beck.
Oh, nice
down
pass.
low. Azaria Robinson off the glass.
Pass.
No good.
That was a nice pass.
It was.
Right there.
Rebound Sugar Bears. Wright will set the play up for UCA. Morgan defending. Double screen. Beck cuts off. Wright, she takes it to the cup, and she's going to be fouled. The hoop in the harm.
Yeah, because actually what the Sugar Bears is doing is what we talked about earlier, what we should be doing to them. Driving hard to the paint and making them defend. Trescott's been taller.
So a timeout called on the court with 6:33 remaining in the ball game. 44-35 our score. UCA leads UAPB. We'll take a media timeout as well. We'll be back with more on the Reliance Bank broadcast of Lady Lions basketball on 99.3 The Beat. Welcome back inside the H.O. Clemens Arena as we see Chancellor Alexander enjoying a little basketball here.
Yeah.
during this festive holiday time, and definitely want to send happy holiday shouts out to all the listeners out there, and definitely appreciate you guys tuning in on this special presentation of UAPB Lady Lions basketball Monday afternoon, brought to you by Reliance Bank. And as we resume action, it'll be one free throw remaining for Randria Wright as she made the hoop, and now for the harm, and she gets it. So Lady Lions will bring it up with Shepard. She's being defended by Mitchell. Sets it up, swings it over to Morgan. Morgan driving toward the middle of the lane, and nice tough move there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a foul called on number 11. So that's on Kaiser Miles.
It's a second.
And that's going to be the team's fourth foul.
This is where we can catch up at right now. It's shooting free throws, and we can now start to drive the ball to the basket with us being in a 1-and-1.
And check that, that's the third team foul as Morgan goes to the line. Shooting 2. Misses the first.
One shot remaining.
And of course, trailing by 10 now, you definitely need your free throws.
I'm telling you, the free throws is going to be huge down the stretch right here. So if I'm Coach Thornton, I'm telling them, hey, let's drive because we can shoot free throws.
With the clock stopped.
Right.
Absolutely.
And catch up down 10.
Morgan knocks down the second. So Tia Morgan now with about 3 points.
And I wouldn't press them right now. I don't think we have the foot speed to keep up with them. Just drop back in your 2-3 zone and make them shoot the basketball because they're only shooting 2 of 14 from 3-point range.
Right. Most of their baskets have been near the goal or putbacks.
Yeah.
Here's a quick right. She's going to take it to the cup. Great defense there by Zara Robinson. Kicks it out front to Beck. She gives it up to Shepard and makes the layup. Great pass by Kariah Beck.
Get back on defense. Do the same thing. Pack the paint and make them shoot the ball from the outside.
Now down to a 7-point lead. 38-45 our score. 5.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Wright takes a drive. And great defense. It's going to be a jump ball. Great defense there by Morgan and Shepard. But the possession
Sugar Bears
remains with the Sugar Bears. But again, great defensive effort there by the Lady Lions.
I think we should stay in the regular 2-3 instead of doing a matchup out of the 2-3. Because I think that's where they get the advantage on us when we try to match up in the 2-3 on the drive instead of just staying in the post.
3-point shot, no good.
Right there.
Nice hustle by Shepard to come up with the rebound. She'll bring it up court. Swings it ahead to Beck. Cross court to Cowie. Thought about the 3, and they'll reset.
Get the ball. You got to drive.
5 minutes remaining in the game. Morgan out top.
We're taking our time as we got the lead, and we don't. You got to attack here.
And Morgan does exactly that. And her shot is blocked. And they're going to call it for the offensive foul.
Terrible call right there. Terrible call.
Wow.
Terrible call.
So that's Morgan's third foul.
You can't never trust a man that wears a onesie anyway. These officials, man.
So a timeout on the court with 4:51 remaining in the game. UCA 45, UAPB 38. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with more of the Reliance Bank broadcast of Lady Lions basketball on 99.3 The Beat. 45-38 is our score. UCA leads the Lady Lions here with 4:51 remaining in the ball game. LaRon Marbley, Carlos James. And you're tuned in to the Reliance Bank broadcast of UAPB Lady Lions basketball. And, of course, on Deltaplex Radio's 99.3 The Beat on the UAPB Sports Network, as well as the UAPB YouTube channel is streaming live there as well. As we prepare to resume action, they called the offensive foul on the previous play, so possession belongs to the Sugar Bears, and the Lady Lions will line up in a full-court press. Inbounded by Wright, gets it into Mitchell. This is going to be nice defense there by Beck. Mitchell making a move, trying to get it across court, swings it to Wright. Wright pulls it back out, and they'll set up the play. Sugar Bears with a 7-point lead, 4.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. And there's a nice play again by Beck.
She has to be careful, though. With 4 minutes to go, she already had 3.
Oh, check that. That is 3. You're right.
She has to be careful here. Because we need her in the ball game.
Shot misses everything, so that's going to be a shot clock violation. And great defense there by the Lady Lions.
Lady Lions basketball.
And you mentioned it, in foul trouble. Kariah Beck with 3. Jalissa Reese
4.
has 4. This is Shepard, gets a screen from Pete. Swings it across.
Oh my God.
And swings it inside. Pete, strong move.
See,
put up too many moves that time.
But see, that's where Pete needs to understand when the shot's not there, it's just not there.
Well, she did too much. All she had to do was just go up over the top of the girl.
I would agree.
Yes.
But she got to no woman's land.
Right.
After that extra move.
Exactly.
Like, okay, it's not there. Let me kick it back out.
Kick it back out. I agree. She traveled, and they're going to call this one. And 3:41 remaining in the game. See, Amari Davenport, hadn't seen her for quite a while.
Well, she was actually fatigued there early in the game. You could kind of tell she kept grabbing her shorts and things like that. So, but again, like you said, 2 years out, man. Basketball is a different type of shape.
Right, and then the little bugs and stuff going around. You don't know if the students have had, because she was winded. She gets right in and gets the ball. Nice move. And you see the difference. She has that soft touch off the glass.
And that's what you need out of her.
That's exactly what you want out of your big girl. Your big man, quote unquote.
Our big lady. This coach takes a timeout.
Coach Rushing not liking what she's seeing on the court. She's going to take a timeout as well. We'll just keep it here for this break. 45-40 is our score with 3:13 remaining in the ball game. And Lady Lions hanging in there. They're just hanging around, and that's what you want to see. Of course, you'd rather be on top, but as long as you can just hang around, you have an opportunity to get this win.
Yeah, my thing is, it also, the other part of this game, other than the conditioning, I think, and the weights, it's like we came out kind of inferior to UCA, which we shouldn't play like that.
Right.
You have to play like, this is our home court. You the visitor, we're going to be the aggressor, and go from there. UCA kind of flipped it on us. You could tell that just the flow of the game, UCA was more like, hey, we're the dominant team here. And it shouldn't be that way, especially in your own court. We're at H.O. Clemens, man.
Right.
We're not over there.
We're in the yard.
Yeah. And you have to have a certain type of tenacity to play at home.
So here's the Sugar Bears. They have it. Swinging to the left wing with Mitchell. Beck tries to cut her off. Applying a little more pressure, extending the zone a little bit. Pass inside, outside.
Let her have that shot.
She's going to drive. Left-hand layup. Nice shot there by number 11, Kaiser Miles.
See, that's what we got to realize. Don't go out on their shooters. Heck, they're not shooting as well as we are.
Kariah Beck will take it to the cup. She'll be fouled. Fouls on number 3. That's Rendria Wright.
It was on that last play when Maury Davenport went out to defend. She gave up an easy drive with the shot clock going down to 1. Easy shot where she should have just let her stayed out and let her shoot. We used to call it self-check.
Right.
It's going to be number 24 checking back in Potter for the Lady Lions.
Brazil Potter and Maya Pete re-enters for the Lady Lions. And for the Sugar Bears, Paris Atkins. She's been the hot hand for the Sugar Bears.
She really has.
As Kariah Beck will have 2 shots here. First free throw is good by Beck.
Sugar Bears keep getting that 7-point lead, man. And we'll cut it to 5, cut it to 3, and then they'll go back to 7.
We even tied it at one point. We're tied at 30. So down by 6. Beck's second free throw goes in. There we go. Act like it wanted to come out. It came out and went back in. So now down by 5 with 2:47 remaining in the ball game. Lady Lions apply the full court pressure. As Wright will inbound. Pretty easy inbound. Too easy.
That's what I was saying.
Full court press.
I think they're trying to pick up full court, but it puts you in a disadvantage when you don't have the foot speed.
So 2.5 minutes remaining. Lady Lions trailing the Sugar Bears 47-42. This is Wright. She'll be double teamed. Kicks it out top. That is Prim. She swings it over.
Let them take the shot.
And here's Atkins. Kicks it back out. The layup is good. Again, nice shot by Miles.
That's what you can't have, the drive. Let them keep passing the ball out on the wing and let them take a shot.
Yes.
Just don't allow the drive.
Shepard brings it up.
And that's been the difference in the ball game here, LaRon.
Approaching 2 minutes remaining. Shepard takes the jumper, no good. Rebound, UCA. Of course, they're in no hurry. Jalissa Reese back on the court, but she has to be careful with 4 fouls. Under 2 minutes remaining. 49-42 our score.
See right there, Pete shouldn't be out there trying to guard. Stay down low.
And offensive rebounds, no good by the Sugar Bears. Shepard has it, almost traveled there. Swings it over to Jalissa Reese. She's going to take the 3, and it is no good. Beck tied up, but Pete able to get the offensive board. She'll bring it back out top. They got to go to the ball. Where are the guards?
Yeah.
Got to go to the basketball.
Fatigue.
And this is Beck taking it to the cup, misses, gets her own rebound, goes up again, is fouled.
Fatigue. It's fatigue. You see it, and I see it.
The foul is on number 30, Kiara Prim. That's going to be her 4th team. Let's check that up for a personal foul and the 5th team foul.
I mean, because you just watched our huddle. Our ladies were leaning on each other and huffing and puffing while the Sugar Bears is just standing up like, all right, y'all, let's go here.
49-42 our score. 1:16 remaining in the ball game as Kariah Beck will head to the line. And again, we see a lot of our players grabbing their shorts and kind of gasping for air. As Beck able to knock it down. And that's big wonders. Even if she is tired, she's knocking down the free throws because it takes extra concentration when you're tired to try to make shots.
Have you ever seen Batman over there? Him work?
That's different.
She has the same mentality. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Knocks down the second free throw.
It's the same mentality as that guy over there. I used to see that guy in a sweatsuit, man, in the heat running up and down the hills down in Fayetteville, man.
There's a steal. Shepard with the layup. And needed that layup.
Yeah.
But she will get 2 shots. Trailing by 5. So Lady Lions trying to make a last-minute push here.
I told you, free throws are going to be huge down the stretch for us.
As that foul is called on Kayla Mitchell. And that's going to be her 4th personal foul.
Oh, we good.
Here's Shepard at the line.
We need these.
First free throw is good. Nothing but net. So the Lady Lions pull within 4. 49-45 as Beck prepares to check back in. Here's Shepard with her second free throw.
She needs to make this shot so we can get back on the court.
And it's good. Kariah Beck re-enters. As she will take out Davenport. So we have the quick lineup. Yes, quick lineup on the court. Smaller lineup. Here's the deep pass. And
there she is. Good block.
Good block there by Kariah Beck.
Good block by Beck. And she's down.
She's still down, and they're going to stop play here. Great block there by Beck. Great hustle getting back on defense.
So Davenport's going to check back in.
And 107 remaining in the ball game as they attend to number 15 Paris Atkins.
Yeah.
She's the injured player for the Sugar Bears. And she's to her feet.
It was a good block, though. It was a clean block.
And Coach Rushing looking for the foul. But it will be the Sugar Bears ball. They will have possession when we resume action as number 1. Kinley Fisher re-enters for UCA.
And it was a clean block. It just that she came down wrong.
Right, she did. She did. And thank goodness she is okay. She's back on the UCA bench.
And she's done a really good job, though, back coming in.
Yes, sir.
Paris Atkins.
Yes, she has. Sugar Bears inbounded on the far sideline. Here's Mitchell. Here's the double team. She's looking for room, gets it across midcourt. As O'Cowie comes in with Shepard, hands it off to Wright. O'Cowie gets a hand on it, and Shepard is going to be called for the foul.
That's one you got to let go right there. I mean, he's doing,
especially at home. I mean, my goodness. And it was a little bump, but hey, they're big girls out there.
It was the floor of the game, though. I mean, it wasn't like it was.
And it didn't cause a turnover or anything like that, so I agree there.
Again, you can't trust a man with a onesie.
So here's Wright. First free throw, no good.
Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. The ball does not lie. 56.1 seconds remaining. UAPB trailing by 3, 46-49. Here's the second free throw by Wright. And she makes it. Timeout, Lady Lions. We'll keep it here with 56.1 seconds remaining in the ball game. UCA Sugar Bears 50, UAPB Lady Lions 46. And man, been enjoying the college football bowl season here as of late, and the Arkansas Razorbacks getting ready for the Liberty Bowl coming up this Wednesday.
Yeah, I need tickets for that. Anybody got some?
4:30 p.m. kickoff, and of course it's in Memphis.
And it's going to be at the newly named Simmons Bank Stadium at the Liberty Bowl.
That's right.
So if Mr. Mackles, if you're listening, we need tickets. So we want to sit in the new suites.
And looking forward to the Hogs, man, of course.
They have a lot of transfers, though. They're like third in the transfer portal right now with players in the country. You know, I think they're up to 20 now.
And it was an up and down season for the Razorbacks this year. I mean, fell in the last game to Missouri 29-27. But prior to that, beat Ole Miss 42-27.
Yeah.
Prior to that, fell to LSU 13-10. So, I mean.
But, you know, during the time when they fell to LSU, KJ Jefferson was actually out.
And did you notice he's coming back for another year?
Yeah.
Not only is he going to play in the Liberty Bowl, but he's coming back for his senior season.
But who's going to be with him? Because everybody's transferring. Knox is out. Knox is gone. Yeah. You have a running back that's gone.
Hopefully we'll be just as lucky in the transfer portal.
I hope so.
All right, folks, about ready to resume action. 56.1 remaining, 50-46 our score. UCA on top. Morgan swings it over to Beck. She's going to take a three and knocks it down. Big time shot by Kariah Beck.
That's huge.
For three. Lady Lions down by 1. Steal by Tia Morgan. And she just needs to slow it down right now.
Get the ball.
And she does. She pulls it out.
To Reese.
And swings it over to Jalissa Reese.
Shoot it, Reese.
Inside to Davenport. Double team comes. Davenport, 3 people on her. She's going to make a move toward the goal, and she is stripped. They're going to call a foul there.
Yeah, they bailed her out right there.
They did. There's no way she should have been dribbling that basketball.
No, she should have just turned and shot or kick it back out because she had shooters out on the wing.
That foul is on Randria Wright. That's going to be her 4th personal.
But these free throws are huge. Down by 1. 50-49 with 30.3. These are huge free throws right here.
Absolutely. The game is on the line.
And if you're Coach Thornton, your team still hadn't played their best basketball, but they got a chance to win this game.
Right.
Which would be really good for them as well. You can talk about that.
Here's Davenport. First free throw is good.
Yeah.
The game is all tied at 50 apiece. And that's Davenport's 4th point. She can take the lead with this one. And misses. Rebound, UCA. We're all tied, 50 seconds. Timeout, UCA. We'll take a timeout as well. 28.7 seconds remaining. Tied at 50 on the Reliance Bank broadcast of Lady Lions basketball on 99.3 The Beat. Seconds remaining in the ball game. Lady Lions and Sugar Bears, all tied at 50 apiece.
Yeah. So if you set it up, you know, both teams has 30-second timeouts left.
Right.
Shot clock is now off.
Right.
Sugar Bears with the ball, if I'm not mistaken, but we had the possession there.
Right.
Just to set it up. So here we go.
Pretty good summary there, brother.
There we go.
Hey, that was great. As we prepare to resume action, we're headed for a phenomenal finish here from the H.O. Clemens Arena.
And then both teams have that 5 fouls, so next foul is in the bonus. So this is going to be some good basketball. The last 28.7. Who won? Now it comes down to who wants it more.
That's right.
At this point.
You throw everything else out the window.
And who wants it more?
Really, I mean, of course, aside of winning at this point, you couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, it's even at 50, 28.7.
We should be dominating.
Of course, you would love that. You know?
I mean, I'm a golden lion, bro. And I say we dominate everybody. We're not inferior to anyone.
Well, as a player, though, you can't ask for much more. Jalissa Reese knocks it away.
But what I was talking about is the mentality of UAPB. We had to start having a mentality of we are the dominant.
Right.
Not hey, we playing UCA, we want to beat them. It's going to be a big win. We're supposed to beat them.
Mitchell will set it up. She's defended by Morgan. Calls for the play. Here's Wright. She has it. They'll switch off.
I would make them take a jumper. Whatever you do, you make them take a jump shot.
Motion offense. Here's Atkins. She's been their leading scorer. No good. Rebounded Reese. And
they're going to foul her. They fouled her, didn't they?
A timeout. Timeout called by Coach Thornton. Okay. Heads up timeout. All right. 50 apiece is our score. Now it's 6.7 remaining. We'll keep it here. Timeout on the court. And the Lady Lions have possession.
Only 2 people should get this basketball.
There's one person, Jalissa Reese.
Okay.
Who would be the?
Beck would be my
Mariah, yes.
Because one thing with Kariah is if the shot's not there, she has the ability, she understands how to drive the ball to the hoop and get a foul, especially with 6.7.
Right.
So to me, my first person would be Beck. I'd be like, hey, look, when you get the ball, I want you to drive.
Right.
And if it's just try to make the shot, then you got Davenport in the game. So if she's driving, they may open up Davenport for an easy 2-point shot.
And you talked about it before the game. I was saying that, of course, right now this is the afternoon show time, my normal show on 99.3 The Beat.
Right.
And I said that I had to go after the game, and you said unless we're going to overtime.
Yeah, well, I think we're headed that way.
I think you cursed us.
I'm just trying to keep you. I'm just trying to, you know, it's the holidays. You don't need to be in there working up behind the 1s and 2s.
But technically we're at work now, so.
Yeah, this is not work. This is easy.
Right, this is fun work.
Yeah.
You love to work. Okay, so back-to-back timeouts called. And both teams timeouts. They're both out of timeouts.
Yeah.
And thanks to Coach Bill and Alana, who is the official bookkeeper today.
Yeah.
On first day.
She got promoted.
Yes, she's giving her books today. So definitely shout out to Alana and Coach Bill, of course, the veteran.
And Cameo Stokes for teaching Alana how to do the books.
Right.
And Cameo does, again, we always talk about him. He does yeoman's work.
Right, everything. Also, shout out to A.D. Robinson.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll be having an announcement here on the head coach of the UAPB Go to Lions.
And if not, I'll just coach him.
I got you, too.
You'll be my offensive coordinator.
I got you.
And we just need a defensive coordinator, whoever that. We can hire Seth Thornton right there.
On to the bluff. Yeah.
Yeah, bring him home with his wife, and we'll be all right.
All right, here we go, folks. 5 seconds remaining. Morgan swings it to Mari Davenport. Here's Jalissa Reese. Picks it up, kicks it out, and did not even get a shot off. She got up. She should have just took the shot, and we're headed for extra basketball, folks. So we'll take a minute break, and when we return, we'll talk overtime basketball here from the H.O. Clemens Arena. We're all tied at 50 with UCA and UAPB. We'll be back with the Reliance Bank broadcast of Lady Lions basketball on 99.3 The Beat.
We need some calls. We need some calls this half.
Welcome back to the H.O. Clemens Arena as we prepare for free basketball. We're headed to OT with the UCA Sugar Bears and the UAPB Lady Lions tied at 50 apiece. And it'll be 5 minutes on the clock for this overtime period. Carlos James, LaRon Marbley, and man, Lady Lions fought their way back, and we talked about it. They just wanted to hang around. At the end of the game, showed a lot of effort and a lot of resolve to tie this game up and head into overtime. Lady Lions controlled the tip. Shot is missed by Shepard to open the overtime.
Yeah, Shepard should pull that ball back.
Right, set it up. Yes, I agree.
And this is one of the things that you can look at on the film, though, and go, hey, right here, you're going to learn to pull that ball out when you don't have a shot.
Here's Wright. She loses the handle. And this last touch by the Sugar Bears, and it should have been a call anyway, so should be happy. Maya P comes in for the Lady Lions, and they're going to go with the Twin Towers as they leave Davenport in the game as well. Still tied at 50, 4:36 remaining in this overtime period between the UCA Sugar Bears and the UAPB Lady Lions, tied at 50 apiece. Here's Beck. She swings it over. Shepard takes the three and a little bit short. Reese able to get a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds.
It was good that Reese didn't get a foul right
over
there.
The back, yes.
I think she really needs to stay in this ball game.
So Morgan re-enters for Pete. And again, Reese going to have to be very, very careful.
Yeah.
Playing with 4 fouls. The teams have yet to score here in this OT period. This is Atkins, who's been the hot hand for the Sugar Bears. She shoots an air ball.
Listen, that's a good job right there by the Lady Lions. You know, we didn't run out on the shooter right there. Let them shoot the basketball because they're still 2 of 15 from 3-point range and 17 of 54. You know,
from the floor, right?
37%, man. So I'll take that all day long.
Until you can prove that you can knock it down.
Right.
Absolutely.
If not, you just self-check. That's what we call it, self-check.
Pete gets it on the inside. She squares up.
She walked.
Whoa.
She did.
She switched pivot feet.
No, she just turned all the way around the circle.
With both feet. Pete will come out as well as Davenport. So they have the smaller lineup in with Okawi playing the 5.
But this is, I still don't agree with pressing UCA.
Trying to get a foul call, loses the ball, turns it over to the Lady Lions. Here's Reese in the cup, scoop shot, up and in, Jalissa Reese.
She the real deal.
Every time to the cup, give it to Reese.
Either Reese or Beck. Let him shoot. Just drop back in the zone. I wouldn't even guard that high out. I'll give him a 3-point shot. Until they, like you said, until they prove that they can make it.
Lady Lions lead 52-50 here in overtime as Atkins trying to get free. Swings it over to Wright. And that is Priam, kicks it out to Wright, no good. Rebound by Reese, and it's a shot clock violation. Didn't hit the rim there, so possession goes over to the Lady Lions.
Yeah, I mean, again, just let them shoot, man. Because if not, that's what'll happen. UCS sit out there and just dribble the clock down, and they actually play defense against themselves because they want to look the drive.
Right. Approaching 3 minutes remaining in the game in this OT period. Karaya Beck will bring it up court. As she looks at Reese, a little miscommunication. Reese was going to set the screen, and Beck was giving it to her to set it up.
But Beck was listening to Coach Thorne. She told her to get the ball over there. And when she decided to do it to get the ball to Reese, Reese had already took off to
right, just a bit of miscommunication. And that does happen every once in a while. I mean,
yeah, we don't like to see that happen.
No, you hate to see it. You hate to see it happen.
2-point lead here, 3 minutes to go. That extra basket would be huge.
Davenport re-enters. 3:01 remaining in OT. Lady Lions lead by 2.
Like right there, Davenport shouldn't come out on her.
Here's Wright taking it to the cup. And that is a bad call. She ran into the defender She initiated the contact.
Yeah, that was a terrible call there.
Wow. I mean, she ran right into the defender.
Yeah.
Dropped the shoulder into the defender and got a foul call. Wow.
But again, if Davenport stays down low, she don't have to be moving her feet right there to try to defend a smaller ball handler.
So that foul is on Davenport. That's her third personal.
That's what I was saying. You got to let them know, like, hey, look, if she gets the ball out high, let her keep it.
Ball doesn't lie.
No, the ball don't.
Wright misses her first free throw. 2:57 remaining. Lady Lions leading 52-50. And Wright knocks down the second. So 1-point ball game.
It's actually a good ball game.
It is a very good ball game here. 52-51 in the OT. 2:57 left.
I still think we're the better team, though. And I think we're more than just 1 point better as well.
Well, they're saying she can't come back in, but she checked out for one free throw and then re-entered after the free throw. So I thought that would be perfectly legal. All right, folks, we're back underway. Jalissa Reese will bring it up court. She's pressing. She'll slow it back down, pull it out.
This should be the Reese and Beck show.
Inside to Karai Beck, gets a screen from Peach, looks inside, and there's a turnover.
Should be the Reese and Beck show.
Approaching 2.5 minutes remaining. Lady Lions hold on to a 1-point lead, 52-51. Swings out to Atkins.
Yeah, make them take jump shots.
The Sugar Bears leading scorer.
Don't overextend the defense right now. Just let them dribble. If they want to dribble out there and run the clock down, let them do it.
Shot clock down to 5. Almost traveled there, was right. She takes an extra step, tries a scoop shot, no good. Rebound Lady Lions. Here comes Karai Beck. Up front to Cowie, goes up, hangs in the air. Stephanie Cowie with the hanging layup and gives the Lady Lions a 3-point lead, 54-51 our score as we are under 2 minutes remaining in the overtime.
And they'll drop back because one thing about it, they don't have any shooters.
Here's Wright. She's just going to take it to the cup. Oh, and that's going to be Reese's 5th foul.
That's what we didn't
And that's going to be it for her.
Yeah.
It really didn't need to do that. I think she just jumped straight in the air.
But again, you allow them to just dribble on the side and let them shoot.
So Jalissa Reese fouling out of the ball game.
That's huge right now.
14 points.
Especially depending on the free throws. The outcome of the free throws, only up 3. So she's been the definite spark here today with 14 points as she fouls out.
So Mari Davenport and Tia Morgan. Who will
great
replace,
job right there by Reese, though.
Yes, Jalissa Reese.
Excellent. She's earned herself some more playing time, I can tell you that.
Randria Wright will head to the line for the Sugar Bears as they trail again by 3, 54-51. She'll have 2 shots, and the first one is good.
First shot is good.
Pulling the Sugar Bears within 2 with 1:44 remaining in the ball game. Wright's second free throw is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net as Kinley Fisher will re-enter for UCA. Tia Morgan will bring it up for the Lady Lions. She'll be defended by Fisher. Lady Lions will set up the play out top with Morgan. Kicks it over to Shepard. Shepard out top to Okawi. Down to the corner.
Beck has to touch this ball. Beck has to touch the ball.
Shot clock down to 10. This is Davenport in the middle. Spin move to the outside. Nice shot, nice move. Mari Davenport on the inside.
That's what you need out of Davenport right there.
56-53.
Huge shot right there.
Lady Lions on top. Approaching 1 minute remaining. And a timeout by the UCA Sugar Bears. 56-53 our score. UAPB leads with 1:06 remaining. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with more of the Reliance Bank broadcast of Lady Lions basketball on 99.3 The Beat. back inside the H.O. Clemens Arena. LaRon Marbley, Carlos James, and we are in the overtime. 106 remaining in this overtime period. Lady Lions lead by 3, 56-53. And the possession belongs to UCA.
UCA has no timeouts remaining.
Mitchell down to their shooter, Atkins. She takes the three, no good. Rebounded by Kariah Beck.
That's a great defense. Let him shoot the basketball.
Shepard will bring it up for the Lady Lions. Again, leading by 3.
Beck has to touch the ball.
Almost a steal there. Cowie has it. Kicks it out to Morgan.
They're going to have to there you go. Get the ball to Beck.
Kariah Beck is going to take it to the cup. Shoots. Layup is good. Kariah Beck.
I can coach basketball too. Get the ball to Beck.
53 our score.
Just sit back in the zone. Don't overextend.
And that is right, trying to take it to the cup.
Oh, no. It's almost like they're waiting to give them a foul right there.
Demetrius Shepard slow to get up here.
Yeah, she kind of took a shoulder into the midsection.
And she's still down. I think she may have hit that elbow on the way down. She's holding that left elbow. And we'll just keep it here for a moment.
For the latest information
and I think the refs are going to review this.
Visit our website at UAPBathletics.com or follow us on Twitter at UAPB.
And to determine what we're looking at here.
I'm going to peek over here.
Lady Lions hold a 5-point lead at the moment, 58-53, with 29.3 remaining in this overtime period. As Demetrius Shepard being attended to on the baseline. It looked like she may have got hit in the face.
They may try to get her for a flop here.
But something has been attended to. Again, Demetria Shepard, as she is now to her feet.
Yeah, as the shooter went up with the shot, she caught her in the face. You're right.
Okay. And yeah, they're tending to look like that left eye, maybe even her nose.
Yeah, she caught her in the face, in the nose.
So they will review the previous play just to make sure it wasn't anything flagrant. And just from regular pace, it looks like it was incidental.
Yeah, it was. She got her head. Shepard is saying her head hit her in the nose as she went up.
Lizia Potter will replace Shepard. And we'll see what the call will be. It'll be a flagrant or a common foul, as the officials will.
I can read the lips of the one official. She's saying that it was a basketball play that caused the injury and nothing malicious. So here we go.
So it's going to be a common foul, I do believe here, folks. No shot clock remaining.
He's trying to explain to Coach Thorne about the foul. She was like, "You only get to travel first, though." She's working. She's working it.
So it's a common blocking foul against number 3 of the Lady Lions, and that is on Demetrius Shepard, as she's attended to on the sideline. But she appears to be okay. Just took a little shot to the nose as Wright will go to the free throw line, trailing by 5. Misses the first free throw. That's big.
The fans calls that. It got kind of loud.
Coach Gordon said it. Make some noise.
Yeah.
And we see Shanae on the big screen. Right with the second one, and she makes the second. 4-point game. Lady Lions leading 58-54.
Coach Thorne's going to lose her last time out here, which is good.
Right. This should be a quick one. This is going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it here.
And checks back in with a cotton ball in her nose. That shows you how tough she is.
And that shows you any athlete that loves to compete, something like that is not going to keep you out the ball game.
No. And I think she checked herself in, too.
So 58-54 our score. Lady Lions lead the UCA Sugar Bears with 29.3 seconds remaining. And re-entering for the Sugar Bears, Leah Perry, the 6-foot sophomore forward from Jacksonville, Florida. She transferred in from Daytona State College.
Yeah, a lot of transfers.
And they got her listed as 6 foot. She appears to be maybe a little bit taller than that.
Yeah, she's about 6'1", 6'2".
6'2", maybe.
Unlike Ecclesia,
right?
They had players listed as 6'3", and they was 5'5".
Right.
Yeah.
Or Dalloway, when they had 5'6" players, they listed 5'11".
You understand it in football. You understand it in football.
It is needed.
Boy, what?
And you can get away with it with the pads and different things.
Exactly.
But, it's hard to tell out here.
Yeah, when you walk out here, you are what you are.
Right, you can tell. All right, 29.3, back to the action. Karaya Beck. She'll be fouled immediately. She's fouled by...
That's her 5th.
Rendrea Wright.
That's her 5th. That's huge right there.
And she will be done for the evening.
Wright actually leads all scorers with 17 points for the Sugar Bears. She's still in. I don't think she knows she's fouled out yet. But that's huge because she has been the one Sugar Bear that has penetrated and got a lot of shots inside the paint. So that's huge right there.
She's applied a lot of pressure defensively as well.
Exactly.
So Karaya Beck heads to the line with a 4-point lead for her Lady Lions. Misses the first free throw.
Free throws are huge. This one is bigger than the last one that she missed, I can tell you that, because being up 5 and 4.
Right, it takes a 2 and a 3 rather than just 2 layups. Maybe.
Exactly.
So big free throw here for Beck.
Got it.
Knocks it down. Karaya Beck now with 16 points on the afternoon as Mitchell brings it up for the Sugar Bears. Trapped in the corner. Kicked.
Hey, good job.
By Morgan.
Tia.
Great job. Great defense.
Good job, Tia.
20.8 seconds remaining. Lady Lions with a 5-point lead.
And not to be remiss, Tia, she's done a really good job, too.
Absolutely.
Tia Morgan.
So here comes Atkins. Swings it over to Mitchell. She's going to take the 3 and knocks it down. Big shot.
But you got to give her that shot.
Yes, and you have to knock that down.
Yeah.
Kayla Mitchell.
Yeah, based on the statistics, you got to give her that shot. If they call the timeout, that's a technical.
So it looks like we have a timing error or something?
Yeah, because I thought they called the timeout, but they stopped it because of the clock. So
the three-pointer was good by Kayla Mitchell. So they're trying to get the timing right on the clock. So there's going to be 15.9 seconds remaining. After the three-point basket by Kayla Mitchell. And that was a big shot by the Sugar Bears. Kayla Mitchell, man, I mean,
prior to that, it was 2 for 15 from the three-point line.
But when they needed a big one.
Yeah, but in all fairness, you let them take that shot based on the way they've shot the ball.
Right, absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
Okawi will inbound for the Lady Lions, and she can run the baseline, gets it into Shepard, and Shepard is immediately fouled.
How fitting. I think Shepard knocked down both of these.
And that foul's on Kaija Miles, a third personal. So 59-57 our score. Lady Lions still lead by 2 with 14.9 seconds remaining. And, if we'd have been somewhere else, it'd have been more than 1 second went off the clock.
What?
After that foul.
We've been down to 6 seconds. Especially at Alabama State.
Right. Shepard knocks down the first free throw.
She deserves it. She's played tough today.
That's her 8th point.
Trying to keep the blood from running out of her nose. You can see her, she's trying to head to the side. Because she's trying to get that blood to run into that one nostril.
And she knocks down both free throws. 61-57, 4-point lead for the Lady Lions. Kayla Mitchell will bring it up. Both teams are in the bonus.
There you go, Tia.
So can't have a foul here.
There you go, Tia.
Atkins swings it out. And they're wasting a lot of time. Good defense. Mitchell takes another 3. Misses. And that's going to do it. Yeah. Lady Lions pull it off.
All right.
Big win for the UAPB Lady Lions. 61-57 over the UCA Sugar Bears. But what a great performance by both teams. And what a great ball game. Man, you just got to tip your hat to both teams. They played very, very well and very tough here this afternoon.
Yeah, the Sugar Bears led most of the game, and the Lady Lions took over there at the overtime period and showed their toughness.
Absolutely.
Especially our girl, Demetra Shepard. After blood coming out of her nose, she still got a little thing and knocked down those 2 free throws. That was huge.
So it is official, folks. Our final score, UAPB 61, UCA 57. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk with head coach Don Thornton on the Lions Bank broadcast of Lady Lions basketball. Final score, UAPB 61, UCA 57. We'll be back in just a moment on the Lions Bank broadcast here on 99.3 The Beat. We're back inside the H.O. Clemens Arena, where the Lady Lions have just knocked off the Sugar Bears of the University of Central Arkansas 61-57. And Coach Don Thornton joins us now. And Coach,
you can breathe now.
Right. I mean,
I held my breath the last 2 seconds for sure.
And Coach, I'll tell you what, it was back and forth. We came out a little bit slow, but you know, I don't know if I want to say if it's to be expected, but man, you guys went all the way from Florida to California, then you had a break in between. So, you know, sometimes it takes a little minute to get back in your groove, but your Lady Lions, you have to be proud of them today.
Definitely. We knew that we were going to be a little gassed, having 7 days off, coming back playing 6 games in about 8 days has been tough, from the East Coast to the West Coast. I guess you can't call Miami the West Coast, but, you know, down there, it's been tough. But, you know, I'm glad to see us grow. I think that they locked in and listened. Stephanie O'Calley with big